Good morning, good morning. Hello, peas. Happy Thursday. It's Thankful Thursday, so get in here and tell me what you're grateful for today. Annie Seven, Pat Moss, Andrea, Brandy. Uh, yeah, something's weird here with the power. God, the clocks are all off by 6 hours, so I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, I'm glad that my phone didn't do that as well. So I'm here with you instead of maybe still in bed. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Blue. Let's go into our hearts, connecting in to our heart center. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in joy and breathe out joy. Now breathe in peace. Let's feel that peace all through our bodies. Just letting ourselves be in the moment. And then breathe it back out. Put a smile on your face and bring somebody in your heart. Who you bringing in? We brought in Kathy Hand and Deirdre and Don Baker. Good morning. Everything is about to change for the better. Yes, indeed it is. I fully believe that. And I haven't found my glasses yet, but I found some readers, so I'm able to read your comments without squinting. But the sun is coming up, and I do need to go close the blinds on the window where I'm at, so I will be right back. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Okay, now I can see you without squinting from the sun. It's a beautiful day, and it's a great day to have a great day, isn't it? I love that saying. I say it every morning when I get up after I say, thank you, God, for another day alive, and thank you for the place that I'm in with a roof over my head. Every morning I say that when I wake up, that I have a bed to sleep in, I'm comfortable, and always happy, happy, joy, joy. Good morning, Leo. Oh, you hugged Mama Hot a Bear. I love that. Pat Moss, grateful to be sorting out the grandchildren's Lego. We found many in boxes. I bet they were happy about that. All right, what else we got? Deirdre, good morning. Kathy Han, bringing in my daughter Marley. Yes, she is grateful for all your prayers and positive energy for her interview this morning, which will be happening really soon, won't it, Kathy? And I'm praying for the best outcome there for her. Miss Whizzy B is joining us. Well, hello, Whizzy B, and Gizmo, and Blue, and Lulabelle, and of course the Doggaroos. We have Gruffy, and Pocky, and Razzmatazz. Good morning, Joanne. All right, it is Thursday. Wow, this week has flown by, and I'm still on a spiritual high from last night, visiting with Archangel Barakiel and bringing his energy in for all of us to really get to know that angel a little bit better. We had a beautiful attunement last night to his energy and learned some things about him. So I'm hoping that if you were there or if you've watched it, I hope that you'll work with him this month because he is the angel of abundance and he does help to open up wide our energy for us to receive. He did give a beautiful attunement. I'm still feeling it. I'm still tingling from that attunement. And Auntie Jean, you've lost your glasses too, and your flashlight, and so much more. I think they do go to another dimension. I think the little fae have messed with my glasses, and I'm asking them to give them back because I really do need them. It's hard to read the fine print without the glasses. I have to grab my water. I set it too far out of my reach. Her appointment's at 8:30. We're going to intend for the very best outcome for her, Kathy, and I'll see that happening. I'll visualize it in my mind's eye. Her walking out and jumping for joy. And Annie, you're losing things as well. Yeah, there's a real thing right now with that. So, but I do need my glasses. And Linda, I hope I didn't leave them at your place. Can you, if you see a black case, then let me know because it has totally disappeared. Grace Isis, good morning. And there's Mama Hotto Bear. Look at that. You called her in here. Good morning, Kathy. Annie, I'm glad I was there. I couldn't go live taking care of Grayson, but you were there, and it was so good to have your presence and to see your beautiful face for just a minute. All right. So how's everybody doing? Are you manifesting? Are you seeing the evidence of the things that you're putting out there that you want to see, that you want to bring to you? I'd love to hear your success stories, your wins, any shift that you have, and maybe just in your mindset. What's going on with that? Are you able to have a more positive outlook? That's what I've noticed. Is saying these affirmations every day brings a more positive mindset, and it stays with me throughout the day. I have less of a tendency to go into starting to doubt things or listening to the ego thought of, yeah, right. Yeah, it can be kind of sarcastic at times, you know. Good morning, Sherry. And Deirdre's on day 4. We started it 4 days ago, and I'm so excited about what's going to come about by the end of this month. And I feel like I'm going to be continuing it, but this is our 21-day challenge, is to say the affirmations every day, whatever you chose as your affirmations, and just keep them first and foremost in your mind. I love the sticky note idea. I think that was Kathy Hand, to write them on stickies and put them, you can put them everywhere, but put them where you're going to be um, really present so you can see them. And Blue says, losing things may have to do with the timeline shift. Yep, I totally agree with you. Blue, when is the full moon? Did it happen already and I missed it? Because I know it looks pretty full to me when I look at it in the sky. Brandy, that's okay. If you miss doing them one day, just take it right back up again. That's how we develop habits. We don't see things as failures. We just see a little hiccup and then you just pick right back up and you start them again today. Okay, so Akaje, I don't know how to say your name. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get you off of here. Thank you for being here, and I do appreciate the shout out to organ transplantation and organ donation, but no, we don't promote on here. We don't do spam. So we all wish you well and wish you a good day and send you away with lots and lots of love. But I'm going to go ahead and get that off of here. And it's gone. Annie says, no matter what's happening, I'm still being positive and looking at... it's covered up. Sorry. And looking at the present and staying in a thankful mindset. I love that, Annie. Good morning, Charlie. Yes, Brandy, that was spam, and I did block them so they won't be able to post any more messages. Gracie said, yes, it was wonderful on YouTube, and yes, to day 4, and the positive mindset is real. I feel the Christ consciousness and being that all is working in unison and great habit forming. It is, isn't it? when we can just get into that positivity mindset, no matter what it is. If you're saying an affirmation, if you're doing a task, whatever you're doing to build up that mindset and looking at things, some call it looking through rose-colored glasses. Well, okay, I can do that. You know, the roses, that's one of the signs of Archangel Barachiel, if you remember from last night. And I'll choose that. I'll look at things in a positive light. I'd much rather do that than look at them with negativity. Ba-da-da. Jim, good morning. Auntie Jean says tomorrow is the full moon, but we had a blood moon yesterday. I don't know what that means. It was pretty, I know that. I saw it outside when I took the girls out. And Kathy says, since starting the affirmation challenge, I see a change in my daughter. She went from a low vibration to higher without me even telling her. She chose her own affirmations. Oh, I'm so proud of Marley. I think that's awesome. And Blue says the actual full moon is the 14th, though due to the eclipse and other interplanetary shenanigans, it's felt full for a few days and actually will be affecting us into April. Wow. Well, I think it was 2 nights ago, I looked up and it looked totally full to me. I didn't see anything that wasn't shining out to us. So I get it. And I wish it would stay full. I love the full moon. So it's going to affect us for a while. I like hearing that because I love the full moon energy. The full moon is about letting go. Let go of what you don't need. Let go of what's not serving you and bring in that which does. So this is perfect for manifestation. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all of this. And Deirdre says, yes, even in New York, I saw that beautiful moon. It's been gorgeous here in Florida, where I'm at. There's been very little cloudiness. I think it rained for just maybe an hour or so, one of those days that I've been here. And that's it. We've had absolutely gorgeous weather. I've been sitting outside with the sun on my face and getting in that vitamin D. Blue says the blood moon, the 13th and the 14th. A blood moon is a solar eclipse. Okay, thank you for enlightening me because I know I've heard the term. I didn't know exactly what it meant. So thank you, Blue. I'm so glad you're here this morning. We miss you when you're not here. And how's our Dolly? How's our girl doing? It's getting to be lightening up, I hope, on the weather so that she's not so cold. And Kathy said it was clear here last night and the moon was beautiful. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I'm hoping that the weather is just going to get better and better and better as we get into our springtime now. I'm feeling spring already. And Kuan Yin says, the creative power. That's our message of the day from her. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner. But to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy and success than any amount of certainty ever could. Creativity. Yes, this is the time to get creative. This is the time to really let our inside express on the outside. And I think many of you have already started doing that. Kathy, you've been doing crafts and your beautiful jewelry, and I love that. And I think a lot of us now are feeling that need to do something creative, whatever it might be, whatever you have in your wheelhouse that you resonate with. Be creative at this time. Michelle. We have our Michelle Landers here. Good morning, darling. And Blue says, due to the increased light, folks are going to be tired. If you need a coma nap, take it. Drink water. Well, I had a coma nap last night. That's why there's no story time today. I'm in this beautiful room. That's their meditation room they created here in the house. It's the lady who's the owner is a painter. She painted all the paintings in this room and throughout the house. And they are off at a retreat right now in New Zealand, a spiritual retreat. And they've left me with their two beautiful babies. But I was in here doing the class last night for Archangel Barakiel. And I walked out of the room and it was like I got hit over the head. I just had to lay down because that energy that came through me was so intense. And Barakiel is a pretty big angel. His energy is so huge. And as he gave us a lot of information and a lot of the beautiful messages that he brought through, it just really, I guess it took a lot out of me. And I just went in and I laid down with the doggies and we took ourselves a long nap, not a little nap. It was a coma nap, I do believe. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Yes, we're happy that you're here today. You've got some really good news. Just got off the phone with the doctors that reviewed my x-rays and found that I do not need a hip replacement and that all this is being caused by my tailbone and lower back where one of my balls really hit good. I don't know what that means. And I knew it was going to cause issues, and sure enough, it did. It's kicked into high gear. This is a long message. Let me just read it and see if I can summarize. Oh, I'm sure glad that you don't have to have surgery. I was praying that you wouldn't do that hip replacement, Sally. I really, invasive surgery, it takes a lot out of you. And there's a lot that happens with the anesthesia that your body just has to expel that back out once you've had it. So praying for the very best outcome for you. And I see you in perfect health. We're going to claim that and not claim any of the other stuff. Just claim your perfect health and make that an affirmation every day. I am in perfect health. That can be an affirmation that you choose to say. We're doing an affirmation challenge for 21 days. Choose 3 affirmations and say them every day and just watch that shift happen. And I'm going to see that for you. And Auntie Jean says, Kathy, it's Michelle, my daughter's birthday today. She will be 55. My daughter's a senior citizen too, just like her folks. Well, Michelle's also a school teacher, and she's a brilliant, beautiful woman, and I just so love your whole family, Auntie Jean. Please tell her I said happy birthday. And yes, we're congratulating you, Sally, and that's just beautiful that you don't have to have that surgery. Oh, I can't wait to see your creations. It is time to be creative. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're getting everything together. And look at you. You were barely able to even just get up and move around, and now you're doing all this creative stuff. It's enlightenment. I'm so happy for you. And Blue says, Dolly is good. I've still got sun in my eyes. Dolly is good. She was stiff yesterday, and we just walked indoors. There is too much deep, crusty snow to ride anywhere. Dolly was cranky about it. She wanted to do more. She is a sweet girl. Oh, you fell, Sally. That's what happened. I wasn't sure what that message was, but I know that all is working perfectly. Everything is working perfectly. EIWP. Make that one of your affirmations if you choose. And I am in perfect health. thriving, striving, and moving on. I love that. All right, how about some messages from the tiny books today? Let's see if we can get some of those rolling and get some beautiful angel energy up in here. I'm still seeing Archangel Barakiel. I think he's going to hang out in this room for the next month. And I'm actually going to call in the angels and host them for a week as we're doing our celebration, which is coming up in 1 week from today. We will be celebrating 5 years together as the Morning Cuppa, and I am so excited for us and this journey that we're all on together. Well, Jean, tell her I said thank you. And I'm so glad that you are with us and that you're doing better, that everything is working perfectly. Boy, the sun is bright this morning. It's really hitting me, and I can't really move around much here to get out of its way. Okay, I'll just lean back. Page 12, any book. All right, Sally. Well, let's see what Spirit wants. Which book will it be for page 12? I'm hearing blue, 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 blue. So we'll do Angels in My Pocket with our sweet little mascot, Pocky, I'm sure, hanging out somewhere. The Fae are laughing at me. I'm sure they are. It's like I could hold a book up and block the sun. I pulled the shade. It's really bright out there this morning. So I can't wait to go out back and sit in that sun and just feel the energy and the vitamin D that I'm going to benefit from. With sunscreen, of course. I know y'all worry about me, so gotta let you know I am taking care of myself. All right, page 12. Take a moment each day to reflect on the blessings, big and small, that have found their way into your life. You'll be surprised at how happiness and butterflies gravitate toward a heart full of gratitude. I have seen so many butterflies the last 2 days. Big butterflies. I'm talking as some of them were like as big as a bird. And they love the flowers out back. So when I sit out there, that's where they come. It's right by my chair where I'm at. And I just love their energy. We have beautiful monarchs here. We have the zebra longwings. I think that's our Florida butterfly, our official Florida butterfly. So there's many of those around. And so I love this message because it goes right along with our affirmation challenge. When we start thinking positive, when we look at all the things that we can be grateful for, and we call in our blessings. Archangel Barakiel is the angel of blessings and the angel of mercy. So allow his energy this whole month to bring you more and more blessings. Connect in with him every day and look at how the blessings will increase. And Sally, you're about to receive that same sunlight. Yeah, it's very intense today. Okay, so is there another page that you all wanted? And Blue says, Pocket Gazurber is now next to me with kisses for you and waggle butt. Oh, little Pocket, I love you so much. I'd love to be there to give you a big old hug. And Brenda Riley, live on the energy of gratitude. I appreciate you. Well, Brenda, I appreciate you as well. And thank you for being here with us this morning. And Brandy says, Teri, I'd like a card. I cannot agree with myself on which it should be. Will you please ask the angels if they will pick for me? All right. So I'm hearing to pick a page instead of a card, Brandy. I think it's out of the tiny book, the very first one. So I'm just going to open it and see what message they have for you, Brandy, and for all of us. But let's answer Brandy's question about the affirmations. When you feel an inner nudging or hear a message so clearly, it is there for you to pay closer attention to and examine what you are supposed to do with it. So, as you look at the affirmations that you're choosing from, or you have a thought of one that you want to use that's maybe not on the list, just see what it feels like inside. And what I always do is put a hand on my solar plexus and a hand on my heart, and I say, is this the one for me? And then if you be very still, you'll feel that nudge inside that says yes or no, and your body can also respond. It may move forward if it's a yes. It may move backward if that one's not for you. So go with the intuition that's inside of you. Go with your gut intuition and don't complicate it. The angels say, you humans, you always overcomplicate things. You overthink, you analyze, you make it harder than it has to be. Just go with that first intuitive hit of, yes, that's it, or no, let's move on. And you'll find it. You'll find the exact one that's there just for you. Or 3 that's just for you, because that's our challenge, is to choose 3 affirmations and to stick with them. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. I hope that helped you, Brandy. And Sally says, all I can see is red polka dots from the sun now. Good morning, Catherine. We're all loving on you for a minute. And Catherine, please give us an update if there's anything going on with your mom. I know that's a very stressful thing going on in your life right now. And I hope she's hanging in there, and we're going to just see her with ease and grace, accepting and going into this phase of her experience. And Kathy says, Sally, sometimes by just being heard and validated and receiving news like no surgery needed, our bodies and minds respond to positive ways. Oh, they certainly do. You know, we respond to positivity immediately. It's like that jump for joy when something positive happens. When it's something that's bad news, it just kind of holds us down in that 3D energy. And we're not jumping for joy. We're not exhilarated. We're not lifted up. So when something positive happens, that's why I always ask, share, 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 share. Let us know what's positive that's going on in your life. And it helps all of us. It lifts us just as it lifts you. You know, in the meditation last night, there was a part where, and Barack Hill did the meditation. That was all him. There was a part where he had us breathing and relaxing so much. It was like, okay, now it feels like your body's lifting up in the air and just leaving that physical body so that your spirit is the one that's receiving all this energy. And I love that. Oh, you're so welcome, Brandy. And Blue says, funny, the angels bop me over the head. Good when they want me to get the message. Yeah, I've been bopped over the head too, Blue. I understand what you're saying. They get your attention for sure. And Catherine says her mom's doing good. She's up and about. Saw the preacher yesterday. Her best friend is coming to visit today. Yeah, I know she's going to be saying her goodbyes or her see you laters. And we're just praying for you and your whole family, Catherine, and we're lifting her up during this time that she's entering into her transition. All right, well, let's do some prayers. I don't see any more pages that you all have picked. It feels like there's one more. Anybody have a page or number that's just needing to go out, that you need to just express? I feel like there's one more message. And so let's see if anybody has something that you want to throw out there, and we'll see if that's it. She is walking and brushing her teeth. Oh, so glad, Catherine. Page 100. All right, Blue. Let's see what we got from the angels. There's a couple on this page, so I'm going to do two of them. As you learn new information, you must practice it, repeat it, and experience it fully to grasp it. To fully understand spiritual principles and truths, you must integrate them into your thinking. A lifetime of being abused is not reversed with one thought about your worthiness. Keep feeding your soul the message of love. I knew that needed to come out because that's what we're doing with these affirmations. We're feeding our soul. And it's all positive messages, it's all positive information, and it's lifting us every day as we do those affirmations. So, Blue, you were so spot on with that page. And then I'm going to read the one underneath it. Live your life such that when you look in the mirror, you can look yourself in the eyes and smile. And when you lay your head down at night, you can close your eyes with a clear conscience. This is honoring yourself, your fellow humans, and your creator. I always say live your life with no regrets. Even if something didn't work out right, maybe, you got upset over something or you made a mistake. There are no mistakes, there's only lessons. But you had a lesson that showed up. Just let it slough off of you. Just move on, move forward. And then as you lay your head down at night or if you're at the end of your days, there's no regrets. There's only love. And so don't dwell on anything that took you off your path. Just get right back on that path and get on that bicycle and ride. They're now nodding sagely. Yes, they are. Brandy's got to go. Brandy, thank you for being here. Love you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And it is time for our prayers. I saw Deirdre put our daily prayer up, and Sally. Thank you both. Okay. The Fae are jumping. The Fae always jump. All right. So now I see all of you giving pages. Well, let me see if the angels want to jump on one of those. I'm hearing that it's going to be page 5. 5 is all about change. And boy, are we going through some changes, aren't we? So let's talk about change as we go into our meditation. On page 5, we encourage all of you to set aside time daily to receive guidance in your life. We are available whenever you have a special ceremony or simply call on us. Help us help you through your life experience, not just through a minute of dealing with challenges. Yeah, that was the last one because that is the confirmation and that reinforces that what we are doing, this exercise that we are doing, this affirmation challenge, is exactly what's needed. And make the changes, allow the changes to happen. When we focus on the affirmations, we allow those challenges to come in, or those blessings to come in, whether we're having challenges and fires and struggles or not. We are allowing our positive mindset to be what's overriding any of the negativity. So we're going to go into our prayer and meditation time with that in mind. And thank you all this morning for being here. Thank you for just being love. That's what we are. We're pure unconditional love. And thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, definitely, attention to human trafficking, and support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our United States. Thank you for that. And Sally gives us the beautiful prayer for the lost, the lonely, the unloved, the forgotten, the homeless, and for those who live in constant fear of another. I'm asking for blessings for us all. May our prayers keep coming for everybody who is in need and in need of them. And they are miracles. Yes, we are all miracles. Just life itself is a miracle. And thank you, Brandy, for always reminding us to remember those who are touched by suicide or dementia of any type. And boy, I've been hit by it a lot in my own family and friends. So thank you for remembering them. And Joanne prayed for my daughter Jackie. She has been suffering with terrible migraines for weeks. Let's lift her up and see her in perfect health. And she can say the affirmations. I am in perfect health. Just have her repeat some of these affirmations. Miracles are happening every day. That's a common one that many of us are using every day now. Good morning. Is it Milky? Hello, and thank you for being on YouTube. And Blue says, me too, it's the change in the light. Spring migraines. Well, let's see ourselves in perfect health and see our energy integrating what's happening with all the change in the season, the change in the air, the change in our bodies. Our bodies will adapt to whatever is going on with the weather. So let's see our bodies as light and airy and like those springtime breezes, just feeling warm and good. So let's do that. Let's take a breath in. And if you have other prayer requests, just type those in the comments. If you have something to add to the grids and add to the prayer list, we will certainly do that. But breathe in right now. The breath is the connection. Breathe into your heart. And let's allow that breath to just travel down the length of our bodies. Just see it slowly drifting down, coming out the bottom of your feet and growing roots into Mother Gaia. At the very core of our Earth planet is a crystalline center. Let's go there. Let's go down into that crystal garden that I love to call it. And in that garden, there are crystals growing of all shapes and forms and colors. The energy of these crystals is amazing. So as you're down into the very core of Gaia, walk through this garden with me. Let's go for a walk. I see some of you holding hands. I see some of you seeing fairies down here, the elementals, and just play with them. Let them guide you to your stone. Which gemstone is calling you today? Is it a beautiful rose quartz, bringing in more love energy? Is it an amethyst? Is it one of the healing stones? Is it a stone of protection? Whatever is needed, if you allow it, you'll be guided to the perfect crystal for you to hold on to bring that energy into yourself. I'm watching you all play. This is fun. In this garden, there's a lot of dancing and twirling and spinning because the crystals bring in such a high energy. I see somebody going to a rose quartz and just putting your arms around it and hugging it. And the little fae are so happy. They're happy that we came to play with them. We're in their realm now, and we're right there where they can give us a thought, a word, a phrase, where they can help us understand more fully that we are loved, that we are guided, that we are blessed. So as we play in this garden together, oh my gosh, I see some of you now forming a circle, holding hands and just playing around a big stone formation. This looks like clear quartz. And just going around and around like you would on a playground. Bring in that crystal energy into your heart. Just let it flow throughout your whole system. I'm still focused on the rose quartz. I'm still drinking in all that beautiful love energy. You know, we are love. We were created from love. And that's what we respond to. It's what we react to when it shows up for us. When there's unconditional love, as in these crystals, our animals, other spirit beings, and each other, when we allow that unconditional love to flow from us, it lifts us higher. So feel yourself now being lifted, and let's come back, bring that energy back up, up, up to your heart center, and anchor it in there. Maybe you brought a crystal with you. Maybe you're holding it into your hand, and you're just loving on it and letting it love on you. Feel that energy from whatever you brought forth from Gaia, and just let it hug you, let it wrap all around you as we are all wrapping our arms around you. Let's breathe in again, staying in that energy, and now lifting our focus upward, up and out into the universe. We're going, as Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane. And then we breathe and go higher yet. We lift all of the burdens that have been shared with us, all of those going through challenges, those that are facing struggles in life. We lift every name that's on our prayer list, everyone that's been added recently, and everyone that's gathered here today. We lift you up, asking that you be seen, acknowledged, and that your prayers be answered for the best and highest good of all. And let's just give gratitude. Just feel it in your heart and let it be on your lips every minute. A thank you to our Creator. Thank you, I love you. We honor, we appreciate, and we love unconditionally all of the divine. Thank you for being with us during our times together every day. Thank you to the Creator, to Christ, to Mother Mary, and Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, all ascended masters, all the angels and archangels, and our loved ones in spirit. We bless you, we honor you, and we thank you. And let's bring our energy back now into our heart, feeling that unconditional love. And may all of our prayers be answered. It may not be the way we want it, but it'll be the way that it needs to be in God's divine plan. And we thank you, we love you. And so it is. Amen. And Sue has joined us. Good morning, Sue. And did you love the Crystal Garden? I loved being in the Crystal Garden today. I think I'm going to stay in that garden all day long. I think that's a really beautiful place to play. And I'm just going to scroll back and see if any of you loved the garden. Jean's loving her puddle stomping. Yes, those little Faye are so happy right now. And Kathleen says, I find that putting lavender oil on my temples helps when experiencing a headache and even migraines. And keep focusing on the positive. I am in perfect health. Oops, as my mouse just jumped overboard. I am in perfect health. Just use that and allow yourself to be in that energy of perfect health. Okay, well, my mouse is back together. Sally chose jade in a beautiful earthy green. Ooh, that's healing. You know, the green energy, that's Barakiel. So I'm so happy that you connected in with jade. Oh, Michelle, we love you so much. Thank you for being here. Kathy Caputo saw herself as a child again, skipping around the crystals, and I picked up an emerald that was there with clear quartz. Picked that up too. Emerald green, you know, Barakiel said he would be with all of us for an entire month and help us to integrate into his energy. So if you're seeing green, if you see flashes of green, if green starts to appear to you in your life, then just say, thank you, Barakiel, for showing up for me. Sue, thank you for being there last night with us for the angel teaching. And Blue got Celestine, bringing in blue angelic light. Come into my day here. Let's go play. I love that you played in the garden, and all of us that were there. I just saw us. It was like we were actually there in that garden, and we were. We were twirling around and holding each other's hands and skipping and happy and playful. Stay in that energy all day. Stay in the energy of play. And let's love on each other for a minute while Leo sings to us. My mouse may not be cooperating now. I'm trying to get him to sing. There it goes. Blue, I will certainly do that. I will meet you there for lunch.
Telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath and going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day.
Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, Gracie, I'm so glad you were in the garden. I saw you playing. I think you were skipping around for a bit. And Sherry loved the crystal garden. You're so welcome, Gracie. I'm so glad you were with us today and that you came out to play. Oh, good. Thank you, Catherine. I think Blue's inviting us all to lunch to play in the garden. I think I will. And Joanne was feeling so delighted. Oh, you're right, Sally. March is the month for green, isn't it? We have St. Patty's Day coming up. Yes, thank you, Sue. Thanking Barakiel for leading this today. And Gracie picked up a green stone too. Oh, I love that. Catherine saw a carnelian. Awesome. And Deirdre, yours was an emerald. Lots of us, look at that, picking up those green stones. Oh, thank you, Marietta. Smile. You're simply accept, align, allow. That's what we do here.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day it is. Start the day
Thank you,
on time with a
Joanne. We
cup of
love you so
Chipotle.
much.
Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Full of joy, every
Auntie
day
Jean,
it
you were
is.
drawn
Start the
to a
day on a high five, we
citron.
call the AAA.
Well,
Morning
look up
Cuppa
the
full of
energy
joy
of
with
it.
all the
Look up
peas
what a
and the
citron
pod. The
is all
daily mantra
about.
is thank you,
To
I
me,
love
it's
you,
about
namaste.
abundance. And, we are working with the angel of abundance right now, the angel of blessings, Barakiel. So call in your abundance, my dear. That's right, Kathleen. I'm part Irish as well. Thank you, Gracie. We love you so much. Woo! Thank you, thank you. And Sue, thank you so much for posting that link to anybody who missed the class on Archangel Barakiel and you want to get more familiar with his energy and what he brings forth. Go watch that. I had a beautiful time letting Barakiel teach us last night. And I don't know, I'm still immersed in that meditation. I think I'm going to go listen to it again today myself because that way I can get the full benefit of it without using my voice to speak it. So, who's going to go with me today? Let's go into that energy of Barakiel leading us into a beautiful place of abundance, recognizing our magnificence, and just seeing ourselves as that abundance. See yourself as abundant because you are. That's what abundance is. We have an abundant life filled with love and joy for each other as we're here gathered today. Thank you for being here. I know we went a little over. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I'll see you back here tomorrow for Friday. And bring your yays. I know there's going to be a lot happening as we're focused on manifesting and abundance this month. So bring it on. I'll see you tomorrow. Ah, that's right, Sue. We are not alone. We all have an abundant life. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. And I will